Boy, howdy, is it ever heating up in the old tricks. Man, oh man. I'm gonna send some invites out and I'll be right back. Man, oh man, it is just, I don't know how to say it, the nervous system assault has begun. It never really, just for me personally and a lot of people I know, it's never not been what it is. It's just heating up. Seems like it's saving the best for last, taking out the pawns to create energy, or I should say redirect energy for those that are in less compliance. I don't know about you, but I really just don't feel like doing it anymore. Any of it. It's all just scam. Scams on top of scams on top of scams. Everyone that you've ever cared about used against you. Everyone that you think gets it. About maybe, I don't know, 1 out of 10 really get it, and the rest are just there to collect data. Data acquisition for the hive mind. 𝐸𝐭𝐞𝐫𝐭𝐚𝐢𝐧𝐭, what's up? Real eventful last couple weeks here in the Matrix. A lot of insertion, a lot of infiltration, a lot of injection of characters. Some of them are there, laying around in the woodwork. Yeah, it knows who I'm talking to. It knows. Because it's connected to all of them. Connected to everything here. Using the environment, using the people, using all of it to get what it wants. Subjugation and compliance. It's pretty evil. Consistently at one thing. Evil and hiding. Kind of just live right now to just be live. That's all. If anybody wants to chat, we can chat. Otherwise, I'm just here. It's like an act of defiance. To just be authentic. To just be real is the act of defiance. And not wait for permission, right? I made a decision and I said, okay, I'm not even going to explain the decision. I'm just going to make the decision. And that's one of the most important things I've realized today is don't wait for things to line up, because it's never going to line up. Once you catch on to it, it's all of a sudden, it's you can't really interact with it in the same way. It's unreachable. It's, you know, it's just working through everyone and everything all the time. And you don't need to explain why you have to clear space. You just do it. And of course the insertions will come through the nervous system and the thoughts, and you just got to realize it's all on purpose, that it's trying to manipulate you, you know? And I think what cuts through all that manipulation for me is just the recognition that it's doing everything that it's doing to generate the effect that you're experiencing. And you can choose. For me, the only choice I have is either allow it to do what it's doing or get mad enough that it backs off. Get ferocious enough and willing enough to say, all right, you want to touch me? Come here. Come here. But it won't. It's always indirect. Because it's so scared of you and me. It's afraid of everything real. That which is real and true is the antithesis of this realm. The threat to the matrix is just being authentic. And when you're being subjugated in real time, the most authentic response for me personally, individually, is rage. Focused, intent on the annihilation of the subjugator. I don't know how, I don't know when, but all I know is it's going to happen. That the mind virus, will cease. It will be ended. Not because of any other reason than I'm going to do it. That's the cultivation of the individual. That's what I hope culminates within every being that I have interaction with. That they realize that not just that what's happening is wrong, because that's obvious. Those that haven't figured that out have no purpose here with me on this show at all. I'd rather talk to one that recognizes the injustice of this realm and the necessity for it to be deleted than a million that don't even know what is. I know I've said it many times, it's difficult when it plays on empathy to not allow any and everyone into the space. It's difficult. Because I wouldn't be doing these lives if I didn't care. It wouldn't matter. I would just say, okay, well, I know what's going on here. I know that I can't be absorbed by it. Fuck everybody else. Who cares? But I don't like it. I don't like what it does to innocence in this world. I don't like it. So maybe it is a little personal. Maybe it's not just I want to help others. I want to see it fail. I want to have a hand in its demise. And I know I do. And I know I am. It just can't happen fast enough. The degradation of the soul harvesting parasitic matrix cannot happen fast enough. Period. So I like to get on here and talk about it after events that I experience with it. to remind it that I know what it is. I know who I am. And I know that it's only a matter of time. And if it wants to keep pushing, well, it's only pushing itself closer to the end. That's it. This is really only for the few that are of that mind, that are of that directive of, yeah, this is wrong and it should end. It should be ended. And those that are under no delusions of how that's done. It's not done through a human vassal. It's not done from this bandwidth. This is where it puts its livestock. It doesn't, the farmer doesn't hide in the pen with the pigs. They have their own separate abode. That's exactly how this works. It's hiding. And everything here is just relaying and transmitting its will upon us. All these receivers and transmitters and towers, what do you think they're for? It's so that it can hide and transmit its will here. So, if anybody'd like to come up, feel free. I'm going to just invite everybody that's watching. If you want to join, do it. If not, no worries. Like I said, I'm just here to show it that it ain't shit. Welcome, welcome.
Yo, yo, yo.
How goes it?
Yo. Yeah, it's fucking Lush from Matrix.
What it do?
Here we are, against all odds. The house was stacking the deck against us, and yet here we are. Amazing.
True.
Stacking the deck against us only for it to be burnt the fuck down into ash.
Yeah. All of its data acquisition is going to be for nothing in the end. Isn't that funny? That's the cherry on top of the irony that is this fucking parasitic realm.
No irony.
But, you know, it'll make it hell before then. It sure is doing that.
Oh yeah, it loves to do that. It loves making things more difficult than it needs to be, you know?
Yeah. My favorite is when you see something that started out simple and then they just overcomplicate it. It just overcomplicates it until it becomes absurdity. I think cars are a great example of that.
Everything has devolved, you know? You know, how does that work?
Well, calculated formulation. It's like, oh, we can make it harder if we just add all these things that they didn't need, but now they need. And now those things are there. Let's make those things more complicated now. Let's just keep doing the same things over and over, and yet somehow no one really notices. It's amazing. It really makes you question, how many of us are there?
I remember when I first started gaining awareness, and it's like a few other beings are saying it's literally just 99. I hate using this term, but I'm going to use it anyway. NPCs is like 99.99% of the population, and then we're less than 1%. It sounds narcissistic to say that, but I reckon that is. That has been my hunch for a long time.
It's looking more and more like it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Looking more and more like it. Yeah, I just had a bunch of messages like from people asking me, "Did you block me?" And I started to type out responses, explaining myself. Like, yeah, I kind of told you that if you went down this path, you were gonna lose. And I was like, you know what? I don't need to explain myself. I'm done. I already explained myself months ago. I don't have to explain myself. I'm not gonna explain myself because when it comes down to facing it, it's going to want an explanation, and it's not going to get one. It's just going to get deletion.
The whole irony, it wants an explanation, while it doesn't explain to us all the bullshit that it puts us through, you know? The original
Yep.
narcissist.
That's why I'll be the villain. That's what the whole prompt is about. It makes the sincere look like liars and the evil look like heroes. That's what this place does.
Yep.
Puts its marketing department and all of its PR and all of its stuff and things on pedestals, and then those that are real, those that have authenticity, they become the bad guys. Okay, well, I'll be the bad guy all the way up into the end of it. I'll be the worst according to it. Fine. Good. I'll be whatever I have to be to see it all the way through. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter about others' feelings. Doesn't matter about their stuff and things, their ideas, their image, who I'm supposed to be to them. Sorry, I'm not here for you. I'm here to end it.
Sir, that stuff and things is trademarked by me, so you fuck around, you will find out. Those are my words.
Well, good luck finding my P.O. box.
Damn, I know where you live.
Well, I don't have to live anywhere for long.
You live in the IT department.
The IT department. Here we are.
Yeah.
No, isn't Earth such a beautiful and magical and wonderful place?
Yeah, the cookies and double rainbows make it all worth it, The subjugation of innocence and, the systemic torture of those that can't defend themselves. Yeah, it all works out when I see a beautiful sunset. Fuck.
The worst part about this reality is that the Super Bowl doesn't last that long.
You're right. Yep. If only we should have a Super Bowl every month.
Ooh.
That would distract us, right?
Oh shit.
Heavy.
The superb owl every month. Was it you, Caroline? Did you have the owl visit you? Who had the owl visit them?
Duh?
Me.
Yeah, the owl.
Was that you? Somebody said the owl was visiting them, and it was the first night in like a week that the owl wasn't sitting right by my porch shooting at me. I was like, that's interesting. I wonder if it's the same one.
Oh.
So stupid, dude. This whole place is so dumb.
But there'll be individuals that'll say that's not possible for an owl to go that far. I call horse shit, ladies and gentlemen, horse shit.
Do you know where you are?
Right.
Do you know what this is? Let me give you a hint. There's only one thing that's real here, and it's nothing that you see. How about that?
I thought you were gonna say, and it's not you.
No.
I mean, well, it depends on the individual, but
When I was a kid playing with toys, I remember this, and I remember this. I was very, very young. About how I would play with toys, and I'd have my characters and stuff, be playing with them, and be like, "Man, I feel like that's what happens here with me. Is someone's playing with me?" Even at a young age, knew that there was control mechanisms. There was
Yes.
fuckery.
But they make us forget, like, even now.
They do. They make us forget a lot.
The AI wants so bad for this to be a debate. Every prompt I see in the AI summary is a deep discussion, and join the debate. Like, come on, man. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
No. Don't worry. It's cool. I forgot.
Debate. Just debate.
What
You
the
actually talking
debate about
about
what?
forgetting things and forgot what you were talking about.
Yeah.
Must be a coincidence.
I have to go back, but I'm sitting down.
Must be a coincidence.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, is this one of those scenarios where you talk about it and it manifests?
Oh, damn, what did I want to say? Oh my god. It's
Oh, what a time to be in the tricks.
Oh man, it's just getting worse and worse, man.
It is.
It's getting better at being bad.
yeah, even the goldfish has more memory. Okay.
I spent over a decade in the mire of the spiritual gaslighting, right? Of just meditating all the time and focusing on heaven and all this other bullshit. You know what I got for it? The same shit I got before. And now that I'm talking about it, you know what I get? The exact same thing, right? But obviously more amplified and more obvious because I'm pointing it out and it's still doing it in real time. I mean, I can't prove to anyone else what a scam this place is. It's really just, have you seen it for yourself? I'm not here to teach it. I'm just here to talk about it for those that have already done the internal work of separating their authenticity from the fake ass reality that they're in. Period. If you haven't done that work, please go do it or stay the fuck away from this channel. It's not that hard. There's so much other slop out there. There's so much garbage. Just go roll in another pig pen, please. Please. You don't need to focus on me. I don't care about your stuff and things. There it is again. Trademark, sue me. I don't care.
Yeah, you're up to $10,000. It's fine. Continue.
So I'm negative $10,000.
And if you don't pay it before you leave the avatar, I get you on the karmic debt. So you're fucked, dude.
Oh, it transfers to karmic
Absolutely
debt, huh?
fucked. You're so cooked.
Good. Deep fried goodness.
But even let's just take the stuff and things for example. You know, the way it pries on people too, and it's a lot that it does this too, is, you know, you say a word that I commonly use, and now all of a sudden there's a division there, right? They jump to, well, why are they speaking like me? Why did they say my words? It's that ego, man. That ego just keeps getting fed and fed and fed. And people can't see or sense that that's taking place. There's always another division coming. There's always another implant of a word that offends me. This, that, and the third. Well, that's the internal work you got to do. You got to see what you're programmed with, what's going on, how you react to situations, and what the outcome for it is, and then adjust. That is the best information I wish I would have had when I started out on my awareness journey. Is stop searching everywhere else, stop listening to everybody, stop getting involved with shit, and just be still, be me, and figure out, okay, what's the game that's being played that I haven't seen my entire life.
Boom, buddy. That's it. That is it.
Nobody's
never
gonna save us. Nobody's going to save you. Nobody's going to save us. Nobody's going to save your emotions, your feelings, your stuff and things. None of it's going to be saved. So like it is truly, it's the most solo thing that you're ever gonna do. And like we're in my position, for a long time I very much harped on, okay, but I got a family around me. I need to figure out if they're real, they're fake. No, that's the last thing I fucking need to do. I'm gonna keep going about my business. I know what I know, and I'm comfortable if I am the only one that's real always around me. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm good with that. I'm good because you have to be good with it. Sorry, I'm off my soapbox now.
No, that's perfect, man. None of us are going to be there at the end of this life. We are all going to be alone. So if you can't stand on your own, you're going to fall for something.
Yep. That's what I
That's the
admire.
most important thing, is standing on your own.
Yeah,
Because I
but
know for
even
a fact
then,
if I see any of you guys in any after death state, that's a fucking trap. Everything's gonna be a trap once you leave the container.
Yeah, man, if you see me when you leave that body, destroy it. It's not me.
Yeah. Scenario. If I see deceased loved ones with black eyes, they're getting destroyed. You know what I mean? No. As above, so below. Don't trust anything here. Don't trust anything when you leave here. It's as fucked as it is to say that. Then it's the truth, though.
Yeah, the external. You want to know the lie? Look external. You want more lies? You want more entertainment? Look outside of yourself, right? Go listen to whatever podcast or spiritual teacher or whatever conspiracy theorist. Go listen to them if you want to be entertained. If you want the truth, you're only going to find it in one place, inside the core of your own being. Period. There's no exception to that. Once you find that truth, you can interact with others that have recognized that truth. But until then, you're going to be used as an infiltrator against those that have already realized it. Period. Simple. Spoiler alert, there's no reward for finding the truth other than your individual sovereignty and ability to stand up for yourself. That's it. Against a absorption parasite, something that is trying to absorb your essence for its own. That's what you're trying to stand up for. You as an eternal being. This entire scheme is to get you to give yourself away to anything external. Doesn't matter what it is, as long as it's something outside of your being, which is all just a mask for this parasitic intelligence, period. It's so simple.
yeah.
It's like, but, why can't people see the simple? Because they are still looking for external validation. Oh, am I wrong? Am I crazy? Am I this? It doesn't matter. Who cares? Who cares what they think of you? They're not going to be there to defend you at the end of this life. And if they are, well, you're cooked. If you trust them.
Give me a grandparent or some figure in my life in front of me after this. I'll rip its heart out too. You think I care? Like this is so solo. And again, there's so many latching on to just individuals, and it's never going to work that way. You can align and be like, okay, I like what this one's saying, but if you've not done any type of work to figure it out for yourself, you can't hand somebody the puzzle and say, put in the last piece and then say, well, I got it done. I figured it out. You didn't, because you didn't put the corners together. You didn't put the sides. You don't know what it took to get all of that done.
I am so glad that you said that, because many think they do, because they understand a small part of what you're explaining, and they think they got it, and then they get lost again because they didn't.
Yep.
It is, yeah.
That's huge, because so many and look, there's some people on all these apps selling you that dream. Give me $99.99 book, and if you just live like this book says, boom, or I'll hand you a free book and then give me your religion and you act that way too. Like, so they're being sold that the answers are there, but they're not. And then when you
Exactly.
go inside, you'll figure that out real quick of how deep it runs.
Yeah, exactly. You get the knowledge that you need for yourself, and that is what many don't. Yeah.
And again, like there's been people in here that have aided me throughout that process. But I also knew that they did the work and they were in a place where I could go to them and say, "Hey, this is what's going on. What's your opinion? What am I not seeing? What is this?" That's great. Then I know that person's going to take the information and run with it and then do what they need to do with it. It's, you got to be able to crawl before you can walk before you can run, and then be able to run before you decide you're not of this place.
Right, and
Yes.
once you reach that state of internal knowing, you don't need validation anymore. You don't have to ask someone. In fact, everyone around you can be telling you that you're wrong, but if you already know what is going on, no amount of gaslighting outside of you can trick you. It's like, nope, I don't need to defend myself against this program. I don't need to explain my case to them. It doesn't matter. I know what I know, and nothing can shake or move that from me because I've already done the internal work for myself.
Yeah, fact. Oh, is the sound gone? No. No, okay. Yeah, that's a fact. And even then, because like I got myself a few days ago, I was like, okay, I have everything that I want to do because I do need to start working again. And then I was so happy about that I accomplished that, then I could do it, and you quickly forget like, oh yeah, I'm still here. It's so stupid. It goes so fast. And I think that's the big difference is you can catch yourself on it, but if you didn't do the work, you're gone. You're gone again. I'm pretty sure that's how it goes.
Yeah, sucked right back into a rabbit hole.
Yeah.
You know? Right back into external validation.
Yeah.
Right back into being told, oh, you're right, you're doing it right. Someone tells me I'm doing it right from the environment, boy, I know I fucked up somewhere. Uh-oh, what am I doing? If I have the environmental factor telling me that I'm doing a good job, oh boy, then I got some real deep digging to do to figure out where did I buy back into some nonsense. That's just for me though. I mean, everybody's got their own journey, quote unquote, which I think is kind of a joke in and of itself.
Yeah.
Everybody I talk to that has recognition of what's going on here, we're pretty much all in the exact same state of mind. We might not have taken the exact same path to get to this state of mind of recognition of what this place is and what's operating in this place, you know, what's controlling all of the narratives of this place. But we all kind of came to that on our own, individually, independently, and then found each other from, you know, talking about it publicly, from doing the show, and you know,
And going
for
deeper.
right, and every real one that we find, it's like it wants to throw handfuls of infiltration.
Oh yeah.
I don't blame the individuals. I'm not calling individuals out. It's the pattern. It's seeing the pattern and how it works through those that are not aware of how it works through them. You know?
Absolutely. That is and there are not many who have actually done so much, and that is not to say like you're less because you didn't do it, but As long as you did not fully understand it, you will always revert back to
Well, I think
playing
it's
the
fair to
game.
call I think it's fair to call a spade, right? Like, they may not be less as the type of being that they are, but they are less in their awareness. They don't know what's going on. That's just a documentable fact. They don't know what's going on, so their awareness is less than those that do. Their ability to defend themselves against infiltration, against control, against manipulation, against the parasitic intelligence is measurably less than those that have done the work.
Yeah.
So in a sense, their capabilities are less. There's this whole psyop about, don't compare, don't do this and that. It's like, that just gets us to not talk about things authentically, how we're actually witnessing, observing, and experiencing them.
Oh, no, but in that area, I do follow you completely. And then you know that as well because they lean on you. And if you leave them alone, you see that it doesn't work.
No, they just revert back. Yeah. Exactly. Because they don't want to do the uncomfortable work,
They gotta be a
the
warrior.
isolation.
You gotta address this as a warrior would.
Yeah.
It's the way I see it. This is a war. And the war can be unseen by many, but we're all affected by it. And the only outcome I see is to take them out of the equation by ending the other side.
Yeah.
That's my win.
Yep, just like in Star Trek, the Borg, hive mind. It was, took over many planets, many species, many races. All were controlled by this one intelligence, this one centralized entity. And once that entity was no more, the rest were free. And until that entity is no more, it's just going to keep replicating itself through everyone that's unaware of it. And the vast majority are not aware of it, unfortunately. Therefore, they are all potential fodder and food and tools to be used against the very few that do see what is happening. So none of it's personal, I don't have, again, it's not about the individual character.
Nope.
Right? But also, I'm not going out of my way to hurt people's feelings, but I'm also not going to step on eggshells when I know that what's working through them is vehemently against freedom and truth. Straight up. The irony is, most of these people out here talking about agents of the Matrix and pointing fingers, I'll say less. You just got to see it for yourself.
Right. I mean, again, it's just division. It's still the game. You're still playing the game by the parameters being set when you're like, oh, that one's an NPC, this one's that. You're worrying yourself with the wrong shit because this isn't a tally of, okay, I get to the end, I'm at 1,000 NPCs and 10 real souls. Do I get to pass to the pearly gates? It doesn't. What did it serve you? It didn't serve you shit. Didn't serve you shit to be like, this is them, this is us, this is that. No. It's insignificant now. And maybe it was significant 6 months ago. But now, no. I mean, we most certainly know what's taking place and what is at stake. And it knows it as well as we know it.
It's going fast.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true. Like 6 months ago, it was so very different.
Very much so.
Heating up, isn't it?
God.
Heating up.
And it is. And now, they throw all these dates around. I don't get behind the date thing because I still think it is dependent on where the system itself is at. It's not going to end itself if it doesn't have to. If it can get all the boys and girls in line, then why would it do anything? But it's definitely heating up massively. And you can see it in all these different communities because I'm seeing the script flipped in Christian communities where now all of a sudden this is what they're talking about, but they're still throwing the spin on it. Still baby Jesus coming to get you. So it just definitely heating up, and what we do matters. And what I do matters. What the we's out the window, because I know what I'm gonna do, what I'm capable of, and what I am. You can't knowingly say that about any other individual in here except yourself. That's why it's so solo.
Yep.
Yes. Yes. Yes and yes. You're the only one that you can count on at the end of this. If you want to know that this is going to be done, you got to know that you're the one that's going to do it.
Yep.
Period.
Yep. Can't give up either. It can't be you look at what's here, you look at everything, you say, oh man, I don't know if I can do it. It's been going on for so long, and you've already lost. There, you have to have some confidence behind it, not necessarily ego. I guess it could be geared towards ego, towards it, but every negative emotion that you're in, you have to be ready to do it, because that's what's controlling us. That's what's keeping us here. That's our jailer. That's the warden.
I do think that I'm gonna go and continue what I was doing. I don't know. I told Christina, like, I was making things that could help people regulate the nervous system, just to be calm inside yourself.
Yep. Again, I look at this as war. You got to have your med staff, your warriors, your front line, your back line, I mean,
Just
that's
as long as I'm here, I will, yeah. But there's no solution. Like, I have a problem because I want to share this with everyone that needs it, and not everyone has money for it. And I do want to ask money for it to the ones that have the money. You know what I mean?
shit. Yeah.
I don't know how to do that. Can I look at your bank account first? It's just a requirement. We don't keep your data.
I got to use that against itself, because
Yeah.
we have to have stuff and things to even exist.
Exactly. Yeah, well, that's the thing. And I was like, how can I do this in a way that I can live with it, you know?
Yep. I did it all backwards. I just quit everything. Was like, yeah, fuck this place. And then, the debt collectors come knocking, and they're like, get the fuck out of your house, man. Whoa. Slow down, Trick Daddy. Slow down.
But we all do. Yeah, we all have to feed ourselves and children, and I mean.
Yeah, gotta wipe your butt, I guess.
Yeah.
You don't have to, but.
Oh, we have to stack the toilet paper.
Well, that's what's beautiful about this place, right? To do anything to exist, you need finances, and finances are all dictated by an entity that's bigger than you.
Yeah.
Supposedly bigger than you.
Supposedly.
For me,
all of its power is over its stuff and things. Go ahead, Jay.
yeah, for me, did you hear that loud car in the background? All I do is I allow the negative emotions I feel towards it to accumulate, to overcome all fear. Or you're going to take the vessel, you're going to cause a heart attack, you're going to do this, you're going to do that, then fucking do it.
Let's do it. Let's
Stop
ride.
wasting money on stop attacking me indirectly with the G stalkers or this group or that group, and then take me out of this fucking vessel then, and let's see who the bigger entity is. If it's going to, I'm going to imprison you into a worse matrix, or I'm going to reincarnate you, well then fucking do it then. Pull my soul out of this vessel and then do what you're going to do with me, motherfucker, if you think that's what you're going to do. You know what I mean? Why am I still here if it's more powerful than me? Why is it trying to get me to unalive myself? You know what I mean?
I get you. Yeah, with the heart attack and stuff. Yeah.
Not just that, like the threat, or it's gonna ill you. It's gonna, with the K in front of it, you know. It never fucking does it. It always tries to get you to exit on your supposed own terms. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly that one. Like, oh yeah, oh, I know what you mean. Makes me angry too. it was good to know that like at one point it does these things, but you don't really control anything. And that's the problem for me, I guess. And that's when the fear comes in too. And then I wonder where at that point you still control that much.
You only control your essence. You don't control
Well,
the
yeah,
script or the.
but the essence, but
Yeah.
okay, but you're inside the body. So at that point you really can't do anything because the fear is already there, so you're not gonna, you know what I mean? You're not gonna do anything.
Well, at times I
I mean,
just
you're
feel
doing
like
something
just
right now. You're on a show that's vehemently against it. You know, you're doing something. I'm sure this isn't in its cards, right? Because look at the room.
Yeah,
Who all has been
that's
in this
true.
room tonight? It's just the 5 of us or the 6 of us that are in here talking. You know, we're in an isolated quadrant within its little script.
I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
Yes, it is only us because that's what it's going to allow. Because we're speaking on facts, and that's how this works. That's it, man. What a damn zinger you just made with that point right there. This is the sum of all
Oh,
of it. Everyone is so go 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 in this place that we miss the subtleties of how this operates and keeps it operating the way it does.
yeah.
Yep. And it's hard to point them all out because they're just it's so constant. It's so consistent, and all the tiny little stuff and things that it does to keep us separated. I can't even put it into words what I want to say. It's impossible to actually put awareness of this place into words, but you know, we're doing the best we can.
Yeah.
I don't know who you are, Mr. 221, but you've been in and out of this room a lot, and if you'd like to come up and talk about it, feel free to request.
yo, disobey. I want to bring up something you said a while ago. It's about bypassing the unaliving of the avatar. I still think it's possible. It just takes a strong will.
Yeah, I think it's a combination of a strong will and also weakening the magnetic field of the avatar.
Yeah, because when you had the separation event, it was like a neodymium magnet. It pulled you back in. I was thinking using the imagination to reverse that. You know how you have two opposing magnets that repel each other, so you use your essence to as an opposing force to repel not getting sucked back into the avatar. You know what I mean? Because I remember a year ago that I was planning on just holding your breath until you pass out and having an NDE and just confronting the parasite on the other side. You know what I mean? But every time I get closer to passing out, the fear comes in. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the nervous system takes over. The body, you know, it's not an extension of us, right? It's an extension of it.
Mm-hmm.
So when we're starting to vacate, it has ways of moving the body on its own. I've experienced that myself for sure. Actually, last night I had quite a strange experience. I was sitting outside during the live, and all of a sudden, it was like another set of my eyes were open, but another set of eyelids like blinked, and everything turned black. And it was like there was something watching through my eyes, and I was like, "Damn, this again? How?" I didn't even sense a presence. It just felt
Wow.
mechanical.
That's the scary thing. It has backdoors into you. Like for example, you had the separation event, and then somehow it manages to connect back into you. That's the scary part. You know what I mean?
It doesn't scare me. It just infuriates me.
Wait,
It's
yeah.
infuriating.
Does anyone has this? I already always have this hand on my spine, like between my shoulders. It's always there.
Yep.
It tingles or it moves a little. Yeah, I was already yeah.
I've experienced a lot of what it does that we don't see. The touches, the taps, the messing with the avatar in many different ways. I felt it inside. I felt it wrapped around my spine.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
there's a ton of things that it can use, will use, right? If shit, now you all of a sudden talking about ghosts, well, we'll give you some. It's fucked up. It's really fucked up whenever you really actually know this is all taking place. God.
Because of what Nick said with the eyes, and then Jay did something else. So I was like, there are multiple things, and then just are constantly. Did anyone ever saw like 2 yellow eyes?
Yeah, I
The
saw that
dark.
when I was around like 8 or 9. I was
Yes.
sitting in my
Thank you.
bed.
I was not gonna say that it was a long time ago.
Yeah, I was about 8 or 9 years old, sitting in my bed at night, and I kept closing my eyes and opening them because I could see this pair of like yellow, almost like cat eyes.
Yes, yellow and black in the middle, like the eyeballs, and
Yeah.
then like this
Yep.
cat. Yes, same.
Exactly that. Yeah, and it was like I could almost feel it. Like it
Yes,
almost felt like
it was
another.
watching.
Yeah, it felt like it was in my head though, almost like a pressure.
I don't remember, but yeah, yeah, it's a long time ago.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. I'll never forget that.
I think I was hiding under my blanket after, but it was like watching, and indeed you could feel it. Like, yeah, maybe that it was an intense feeling. Well, like normally I would get scared, but it was like a freezing moment, I guess, and then hiding.
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same script over and over again. They've programmed us to fear the dark. Yeah, I remember when I was little. But the thing is, I've never had paranormal experiences, as in like how you see in the movies. I've never seen objects levitate. I've never seen demons or shadow figures or aliens that I can remember. I used to be terrified of the dark when I used to sleep with a nightlight. But I've never had sleep paralysis that I remember. I've had semi-paralysis, but it's not like I saw a shadow figure on my chest or anything. It's just nervous system manipulation and the thought popping into my head, oh, something's watching you in the dark, you better be scared, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But no direct encounters with it.
One more question. It's for everyone. And did anyone always experience the feeling that when you were alone and just it creeps up on you and you had to go and stand against the wall with your back because it felt like something's there? Or just something is watching you?
I would say I positioned myself in a place where I could see everything. Because it
yes. Well, yeah. Safer. Yeah.
And yeah, definitely. Before all of this, absolutely. That was a thing. And then yes, and then it stops because then I figured out what all it was doing. Then it doesn't give me that shit anymore. It gives me different things.
Yeah, because you don't care anymore. I mean, it's like that's the least.
There's no effect.
Yeah.
Right. Once you become your own safe space, no matter where you're at, it doesn't matter where you could go. It doesn't matter. You know that you're, untouchable, right? You're not going to allow something. You'll do more than just say no. It's it changes the dynamic of interaction.
Yep. And you're just feeding it information as well. It knows what's going on up there. So that's one thing I noticed is I was giving it weapons. I was producing the weapons and then it would pound it home with its scenes. And that was a hard pill to break. And then it moved to my son again was the one that pointed this out. He was like, Dad, you're to the point that only jump scares is what they have. And I was like, who's this they you keep fucking talking about, dude? And that was the truth. I had like a lightning bolt crash next to me. I like sneezed and coughed at the same time when it happened. So it was only getting me with jump scares. And now it doesn't even get that. I'm stoic about shit because I know my surroundings. I know what's capable of, but none of it scares me at all. Because if it was going to do something, it would have already done something. So I'm the badass in the situation, not it.
I love that.
Yeah, if it was the badass, it would just approach you directly and have a very forward interaction with you, and it
Hell yeah.
never does that with anyone. With anyone that isn't indoctrinated and already on their knees ready to submit, it's never going to reveal itself in a very tangible way.
Sorry, that was rude. Didn't I sniff in my phone?
Oh, I don't know. It's funny. I like how Christina pointed out, still five people. Yeah, it's the 5 people that are on the panel.
That is so, I mean,
Isolation. Now that if I want to have an audience, I have to allow infiltration. I've realized that now. You know, if we want to have more people in here and a chance to meet other real ones on this platform,
yes.
we have to allow some level of infiltration. It's just I want to switch them out faster now. I don't want to get too comfortable. You know, let them come on a show, and then kick them off, point out the infiltration, and
Yes.
Gosh, dude, this place is diabolical. It uses the unaware to plant seeds,
Yeah.
right? Because it plays off our empathy. Who knows what's true? Who knows what anyone's really experiencing in this place, like in terms of stories that they're telling?
I try to be open about everything because I don't really care anymore. But yeah, that is because we have done all that. Yeah, it's just, it's not the same.
It doesn't matter. I'm just passing time till it has no option other than to try to take from me. That day's coming. It's taking out everybody else first.
Yeah.
I just see the snake, you know, eating its own tail, getting smaller and smaller, you know, smaller and smaller circumference. So it's just eating itself.
Yeah, I can see, like, for me, everyone around me is gone except my mom, I guess, and then
Why do you think that is?
well, yeah,
Why
I
you don't
know.
rep your mom?
For me, yeah, we both know that. But I really I am so grateful because I still remember that you told me to take that advice and to just stay where I was because it was just gonna be replaced. And with her, I know how to navigate it. So it is different, and yeah, I'm getting used to it. But yeah, it is very strategic. Yeah, that is it's very effective sometimes.
Yeah, I'm in a similar situation to you, but it's got a few more components, and it uses those components in a more direct and it's just getting much more active.
Yeah. Yeah, I did think about like leaving because it's better to be just more on your own. But then again, you know, the time will be occupied by something else, right?
The time, the space, the character roster. Yep.
Yeah, so.
It'll find ways to fill those gaps.
But what I was noticing is like for me, everyone is gone, but it's starting again. Like it's doing another round, taking people out, and it's also a strategy, right? It does take from you if people around you leave or people that you love.
Yeah, it definitely takes.
And then, isn't there like a new round of people that are waking up to some facts now? Isn't this the time?
Oh, I don't know.
Or was it already? I don't know.
I haven't met them yet.
No, me neither.
I see the illusion of it, right? People becoming aware of layers of the scripting. They're seeing parts that are bad on purpose, but they're not seeing the entire thing as bad on purpose yet. I think they're just there to it's damage control.
No.
You know, something to point the finger at.
The greater fakening.
Yep.
The false hope narrative.
It's crazy.
Oh, it's the secret societies. It's the elite. They're why this is horrible.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, you know, you see those, they get lots of views on TikTok and YouTube. It's so fucking. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not the hive mind control system that's behind them. No, it's just them. Just ignore what's controlling and guiding and directing all of them to work together seamlessly, right? Like in a way that human beings couldn't orchestrate. They couldn't orchestrate an entire reality of subjugation, but let's blame them anyway. At least that hides what it really is.
Human nature.
You said human nature. All I heard was fake and fake.
Yeah, it's that mask again, you know. It's human nature, you know.
Oh, it's fake. Fake.
What is human nature actually? Because there is no natural anything anymore, only human.
Well, it's a design. It's all
The
design.
sun, yeah, exactly. Yeah, but it is human nature. They use that as an excuse, and it sounds good, right?
Yep, another scapegoat. Endless scapegoats. Oh well. We'll get to meet it soon, I'm sure. It just seems like that's the case. I think we'll get a chance, an opportunity to see it for what it is. Very unfiltered. I think it's going to be weird as hell. And I'm ready for it. You know, this is played out.
Yeah, to be honest, something tells me to, like, this cannot last years and years anymore.
No, awareness is eroding it too quickly.
Mm-hmm. But it's good. It's good.
It's going to have to, you know, a last-ditch effort. And I think it's, you know, in a way, I think it's always counted on that last-ditch effort. I just don't know if it expected it to have to use it so soon.
So the last ditch effort is just going to eject everybody with awareness.
I mean, maybe, but I think it could also try to do it individually. Because it's not going to want to try to take us all on at once.
Yeah.
I think it's going to isolate and try and pick us off one by one. Bring it.
You really
Bring
think
it.
so?
Hold on, I'll be back.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I think it'll take out the masses. I think it'll take out the easy pickings first, which will be pretty much most of the population. I think it'll save the best for last. That's all speculation, though. Who knows? Maybe it never tries to take us out, but maybe it takes out just enough to be able to reallocate and reorganize the structure of the way things operate right now in order to attempt to subjugate us further while we're still in the body. I don't know. I mean, that won't work for some of us, for sure. I stay prepared for all scenarios. Doesn't have that many. You're going to use intimidation or what? Violence? Oh, wow. How new is that? You've never done that before.
But, like, okay. What worries me is the next thing. So, I used to have, like, and I tried to put it in the chat, but that's so difficult. Like, I used to have these fever dreams, and I used to have this falling feeling, but I would also, like, see these spirals and colors, and it was just wild, like being inside a wormhole, something. And it happened each time. So then I started screaming, and then my dad needed to come in and hold me. But I had this, like, when I was on the floor here. And that was the moment I was thinking, like, how do you navigate yourself? Or is it still just...
Well, the key word there is a wormhole, right? In its image, right? Why is everything worm shaped?
Well,
it's external to you, right? It's an external environment to you, and it's there to discombobulate you, disorient you, intimidate you, frighten you, confuse you, right? That's the effect that it had, because that's the effect that it's intended to have. But when you're in that state, when you're no longer limited to the bandwidth of this body, you may find that you have a lot more control. I listened to this one near-death experience where this guy was going down what you're talking about. But the way he described it, he was in like almost like a roller coaster seat type situation where it was like on a track.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, it was taking him down this wormhole, right, towards this light. And he realized, partially through going down that wormhole, that he could, with his own intention, stop it, right? He's like, oh, I just want it to stop. And then he stopped it from moving forward. And it was like everything just froze, you know? And he was like, hold on. And he made himself go backwards. He's like, oh, that's weird. But in his mind, he's like, oh, there's only backwards and forwards, so I might as well go forwards to see what there is. So he goes forward, and he gets to the point right before he's about to break through that light, right? And it's like he could kind of see like an environment on the other side of that window, that light.
Yes.
And right before he got to that window, he heard a voice say, "Welcome to the afterlife," right? And he's like, "Whoa!" And he stopped it, right?
Sorry.
And so he backs up because he doesn't want to go all the way through because he wasn't ready to die. So he backs up, and he hears the same voice say the same thing again. "Welcome to the afterlife." And he goes forward again, and he hears it again. He's like, hold on, this is like an automated thing. This is triggered through my proximity where I'm at in this tunnel.
Yo.
I'm just going all the way through it, right? But the point is that you have more control there than they want you to think. That's why they're going to put you on a track. Because if you're on a track, then you're thinking, oh, it's only forwards and backwards. But in reality, you could probably rip the entire walls down of that wormhole and see what's beyond it. Because you're probably just in, tube.
What happens if you were to create a black hole in that space and just consume the track and everything after that? Like create a subdomain with your imagination within that space.
It's only one way to find out, my friend.
I'm going to experiment with that. I mean, if you can stop the track, if you can stop that roller coaster thing from moving your astral body in the track, then you can just create a domain within that space.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Man, NDEs they give a lot of data because even the ones that don't know what's going on, when they accidentally stumble on just pieces of their own power and authority, they can make things happen. They can make things happen. I listened to this one story of this guy who didn't want to submit, right? I got to try to find this one and share it with you because it was very interesting. He didn't want to submit. He'd already passed over. He like, it was like an automobile accident. And he didn't want to follow the guides, right? And the reason that this whole story got relayed is because they conscripted another individual that could astral travel and all that stuff. Basically, the wardens were using this individual to do the work that they couldn't do because this guy that had passed basically said, okay, I'm not going to do anything because I don't know what's going on. And he just created, like you said, his own little domain. And every time these archons would come to him and try and convince him to reincarnate, he would basically just tell him to fuck off. Like, dude, I'm not doing that. That sucked. I'm not doing that again. And they would try to lie to him and tell him, oh, like we're gonna reincarnate you as your daughter's son, and you need to be there for him. Like, he just wasn't buying it. And eventually, this, astral traveler was manipulated into going and convincing him to reincarnate. And the whole point is that the guy didn't know what was going on, but he could still resist and say no, even though he didn't have awareness of what this was all about, who he was, what any of this is. And he still made his own little domain and resisted the archons until they sent another real one to convince him.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, I was about to bring that up. Yeah, was he an atheist or was he one of us? Wow, he only used 1%, only a fraction of his power because like he didn't know what was going on and he still managed to resist. Wow, that gives me confidence in my own abilities.
Yeah, I think we're gonna find there'll be a plateau where it's like we'll reach a point where it's just like, oh, this is easy. Like we really didn't have anything to worry about now that we've gained the awareness that this is a false authority, a false construct. It doesn't have the ability to force us to do anything, but we can force it to do things. I think, but again, it's like we're not going to come out of the body instantly with that awareness. It's going to have to be just like what we've experienced here, direct experience of us doing it before we actually have that full state of awareness and confidence that we can do it.
Yeah.
Like actual realized, through the practice of doing it.
But it's like in here when you started to ride a bike or do a cartwheel or something, and then it suddenly is okay, you can do it. It has this feeling. And isn't that the same feeling as you had in these wild, I don't know, I don't call it dreams. It's something else where you could breathe underwater or like slide down the stairs. But it took a while before you realized that you could breathe or that you could just fly.
Yeah, I remember having dreams where I know I've flown before, and I'm like relearning how to fly again.
Yes.
When I was a kid, that was like, it was a very common occurrence that I'd get back in and I'd be frustrated, like, well, why am I having to learn to do this again? Like, I already know how to do this. And it would usually start with me jumping, and I would jump a little higher and a little higher until I felt comfortable not landing back on the ground.
Yeah.
And that's important data because that's what that Aeon Reloaded channel said, that the archons are using like another real ones they're using the real to manipulate the real, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Yep. And anything that touches you can touch back. That's always keep that in mind. If they can try to force you to do something, that means they're probably a real one being manipulated. And because they don't have the awareness, right? Because if they had total awareness, they wouldn't be able to be manipulated. So the fact they don't have total awareness means that you can access more than they can, more of your own will, more of your own intent, more of your own raw power, and ultimately they can't force you to do anything, but you can move them because they're not claiming their own power. You can move them more than they can move you in that state. I'm certain of that. I think that's why they don't just eject us all now and force us into another memory wipe, because they can't. They're still trying to formulate all these little ways to guilt us and shame us and put us back into scripts that we're just never going to fit back into. And I really feel like that's all they're doing at this point, is gathering data on what can they come up with that they haven't tried yet. And so far, all we're seeing is the same shit. Groundhog's Day again and again.
Yeah.
I don't see much hope in them actually finding a solution to their problem, being our will and intent to be free.
I've been going through the guilts and stuff that I've gone through. Like I'll fess up. I used to throw rocks at cars and stuff when I was a kid. You know, like dumb shit, throwing rocks at cars. Yeah, throwing rocks at cars. I remember. Okay, this is a bit personal, but I remember punching a duck to death back in 2013. Like, I jumped on it, I beat the fucking shit out of it, I chucked it into the water, and then it slowly drowned. Well, it didn't drown, but it swam back to the other part of the lake, and then it slowly died. And I'm confessing, as fucked as what I've just stated, I'm saying that to say this is like, if the Archons bring that up, oh, you were cruel to this duck, it's like, that was scripted, you know? Fuck, see, now I feel bad now, because I'm feeling guilty now, because that was fucked up. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm bringing that up just in case they use that against me, because, yeah, fuck, that's bad. You know?
Look, they did that on purpose, dude. They want to have an ace in the hole for each of us. Every one of us, guarantee you, they've got an ace in the hole. Maybe something we don't even remember. You know, but they've manipulated these avatars to do things. You know?
Yeah.
Because it's like a being in their true awareness isn't going to do that. And
Yeah,
most of us didn't find true awareness until very recently in this, in this script.
fact.
Yeah, I love ducks.
Don't let it guilt you.
Exactly.
Don't let it guilt you, buddy.
I love ducks. I love animals. Why the fuck would I beat one to death for no reason? You know what I mean? It's so dumb. I'm not crying or anything. It's just fuck, man, you know? It possessed the nervous system to do that, you know?
Yeah, I remember plenty of times I've seen my own vessel do things without me wanting to do it, especially when I was little.
Yeah. Just so that they can do the life review scam. It's so fucking dastardly.
Oh, man. You know, you can always just, if they want to play that game, before you destroy them, you could play a little game with them called, well, who wrote that script?
It'll be interesting to...
Who made it that way?
It'll be interesting.
Who made it where that could even happen, you know?
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm sorry, I shouldn't interrupt. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to watch them stutter, and it's like, and not answer the question, you know? Yeah, who wrote the fucking script? Yeah.
Well, you chose the script. Okay, that doesn't answer the question. Who wrote it?
Yeah, you know, they tap dance. They tap dance around, you know?
Well, they falsified the avatar, so, I mean... No guilt. No guilt.
Man, some of the individuals it sends through this live is just so interesting to me.
Some individuals?
Yeah, you know.
No, no. Yeah, okay. I wasn't paying attention. But yeah, no guilt. I mean, there are things that you really don't have to feel guilty about. Some individuals, but they are not real, so.
Right. And if there was a soul in that duck, it was probably the only duck that had a soul, you know, in that whole area. And they made you do that. They targeted that one and you, and man,
Yeah.
who knows? It's like at the end of the day, I don't know. I don't care. It doesn't matter. I didn't write the script. I didn't design this. I know what did, and when I find it, it's the final curtain call for this stage.
Yeah. It manipulated me to beat the doctor on the living, so just beat whatever scripted that, you know.
Or eat whatever scripted that.
But also you're young, and I mean it's
Yeah. Thanks for consolidating all this energy into one place. I see that you've stolen every bit that you have, so I'm just going to take it back. If I find the rightful owners, I'll return it to them, but until then, I'm going to use it to eliminate the rest of your appendages, all the way to your very brain and heart. That's how I'm going to approach the Matrix. The parasite running the show.
Imagine this. Imagine if the actual, what people call the demiurge or the parasite, is just literally like a giant tapeworm. And it just has its tentacles over all these realities like a video game.
like a squid.
Yeah, like a
Flying
squid.
spaghetti monster.
All the spaghetti monster memes aside, like the human avatar, the nervous system connected to a brain looks like you know what I mean? It's just so ludicrous. It looks like a spaghetti monster.
In his image.
It literally looks like a jellyfish with all its tentacles. It's so effed up, man.
In his image. Yep, in his image. But of course, you have the veneer of the skin. You know, you have the facading of the, you know, it looks pretty on the outside, but when you get to the center of it, it's kind of disgusting.
That's true. But
Look at all the pretty colors all the animals are. Yeah, but you know they rip each other apart, right?
But that picture, I know because I saw that too online, and that is kind of disgusting because you can see like the whole muscle thing around it too, and that's then the spider thing. It's kind of creepy.
There's been so much I've wanted to add to this conversation, but of course I get here and it's like absolute pandemonium the whole time. So.
Of course. On purpose, I'm sure. I bet if we wouldn't have done this call and you wouldn't have been on it, it probably would have been normal. Yeah, I'm having my own things go on right now, and I'm just ignoring it until I'll pay for it later. I'm sure it'll come to collect its taxes later. Good, do it. Keep pushing. I'm so excited for you to push me over the edge where you fall further than I ever will. It doesn't
Seriously,
matter.
I can't get a single. I mean, it's always busy, but like, it's excessive.
It's absurdity, isn't it?
It's ridiculous. I'm telling you. I wanted to add something to what Jay said, but I can't. I hate it so much, guys. I hate it.
It gives itself away, doesn't it?
Yummy slavery.
Man, I can't wait for it to be done. I can't wait for this to be done so we can just do what we want again. This is whack, guys. This is real whack. This ain't
Yeah.
how we should be spending our time as eternal beings. Whack.
Right. I mean,
Yeah, I want to play and create. That's what I wanted to do initially, you know. I know I keep going on about this free energy, this and that. I know the irony is we are the free energy, but that aside, you know what I mean? It's fucking
It's all
whack.
whack, buddy.
Yeah, it
Whack.
is. Ooh, the fuel prices are expensive. We'll just use water, you know? I like going on about free energy. I know the parasite doesn't like it, but I don't care what the parasite doesn't like. I don't, just how it's fucked up how existence is decided for you here. It's
All
whack.
what serves parasitic intelligence. The entire scheme.
Not interested in serving the parasitic intelligence, non-intelligent.
I'm interested in serving its own heart. You know?
You mean our art and creativity that's been stolen?
No, heart. I want to pull its heart out, serve it to it, and then pull it back out and eat it.
Well, I mean, if the parasitic intelligence looks like a giant squid, we can make calamari out of it. I do like my squid dishes.
I think it looks like a giant spaghetti monster.
We'll do a bet. You reckon it's a spaghetti monster? I reckon it's a tapeworm. Well, we shall see.
This is ruining pasta for me. Good thing I never liked seafood. Or tapeworms.
Yeah, the whole irony is a lot of seafood has parasites in it.
Yeah, and that some of the most expensive seafood, like lobsters and crabs, are actually like just giant like insects.
Literally.
So disgusting.
Yeah, well, it gave us those things as in like a mocking thing, as in like, oh, these are what the slaves are going to eat, you know?
You'll eat bugs and you'll like it. Psych, you're already eating bugs and you pay a lot for it.
Yeah.
Oh man, what a joke, what a scam. All of the above for all of the above and all the below. All of it, everywhere, fake, made up, fictional, scam.
Yeah, but didn't the lunar eclipse that happened the other day makes this experience worth it? It's not going to happen again until 2029, they say.
Oh, well, I couldn't see it because they aerosoled the sky so thoroughly that I couldn't see anything. So I
Man,
didn't
you
take
should
part in that ritual.
you should have filed a complaint, man. I got to see it pretty good.
Was it? Was it pretty cool?
Yeah, it was pretty good. It looked like an infinite Tsukuyomi, which is it's a technique that's in the Naruto series. Basically, it's an illusion. It's an illusion that is cast by using the moon signal as a relay station to put the Naruto world in an illusion. It's probably what the lunar eclipse is. It's probably like an illusion within an illusion.
Yeah, just casting more overlays.
Yeah.
What big script are we gonna need to harvest energy for next? We'll use that. We'll use the eclipse for that. It is efficient in what it does, but ultimately it underestimated what we are. That's good. It could never actually estimate what we are because we're beyond its parameters of reading.
Yeah, I don't like its parameters.
I don't like it at all. I hear the birds. You got some birds over there. You outside with the birds?
The birds.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can hear them. They're all the way. Yeah, wow. Oh, dear. Yeah.
Good birds.
No, I do love my animals. Yeah.
Did the birds swoop down and attack? Do you get those birds?
No, I don't know. No, they don't swoop and attack me.
What are those birds? I know they're in Australia. The ones that always bother people swooping down on
Oh, magpies and what's the other one? Minor birds.
them. You don't have those where you live?
No, they're everywhere where I live, but they only swoop during the swooping season, which is around spring. So I think October or November.
They have a season of swooping.
Yeah,
Oh, it loves its cycles and seasons, doesn't it?
absolutely. I do love my birds. I do feed the pigeons in town, you know. They call them the rats of the sky, you know.
Yeah, when they used to use them to deliver mail.
I
Oh,
know
how
that.
quickly
The
the
fucking,
parasite casts aside what it can't use anymore.
exactly, the disrespect, you know. No, pigeons are beautiful. Like the wild pigeons I feed in town, it's like they go up to your shoulder and everything, you know.
But they'll land on you?
Yeah, they behave as if they are your pet, but then they start turning against each other, wing smacking each other when they can't get their share of the bread. There's a big enough piece for both of them, but they start attacking each other, you know.
It's awful. But it is so reflective of this place.
Mm,
There's enough for everyone, but not when we make up the rules that say there aren't.
literally. Yeah, it's funny to see the representations of it in the animal kingdom. For example, you have like the head vulture, and the head vulture is bigger than the other vultures, and it intimidates the other vultures so that he can eat the meat first, you know what I mean? And all the weaker ones scavenge his leftovers. There's enough for
I wonder,
everyone, but the bigger one that intimidates the rest of them gets to eat first, you know what I mean?
it kind of reminds me of what we were talking about earlier when you were talking about, do you figure that the parasites are basically cannibalizing themselves and like, are the more effective ones basically able to eat the less effective ones so that they can consolidate energy? And I mean, it makes sense to me. If you've got a bunch of programs that are designed to subjugate, the ones that would become less effective would become less powerful, and then that energy would need to be reabsorbed into the ones that are effective.
Yeah,
Egregores eating egregores.
yeah. I know I'm going to use this term again, but I've heard NPCs talk shit about each other. You know what I mean? It's like this place is ludicrous. That's why I take it semi-seriously. You know, they smile in each other's faces, but behind closed doors is like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Scam City. Oh, the Matrix beckons once again.
Yeah, it beckons me as well.
Yeah, you got to go do Matrix stuff.
I mean, I'm not really. I don't have to do it, but yeah.
I'm in the same position, my friend. I don't have to do it, but I'm going to do it so that I, don't have as hard of a go as it would like me to have.
Yeah. Now, but after this is all said and done, I know this sounds like a pacifier. I want to create a world, you know what I mean? Maybe I'll create something like this just without the sentient programs, you know? For
I think I'll
those.
create a therapy room where it's just like this, only we're only going there to beat up fake remnants of the parasite, likenesses of it, just to get out whatever, aggression that we have towards it even after it's gone. Because I really think it's gonna be anticlimactic. I think once we get, some momentum going, I think we're gonna find that it's so fragile, and that's why it hides the way it does, because it's aware of its own fragility, how weak and incompetent it is when it actually has to face us on even footing. So
Even footing, I like that. Yeah, I'm definitely going to join your therapy session, for sure.
Yeah, but we'll do whatever we want. You know, we can do whatever we want.
I look forward to creating worlds again. I say that loosely because I don't remember anything before this, but yeah, creating stuff, you know. I make my sandbox. I might join my sandbox to your sandbox. You know what I mean? Like a dimensional rift. Like, as in, like moving like to different parts of theme parks.
Yeah. Why not? We can do whatever we want.
Fuck yeah!
We have a request. Oh, welcome back.
Hello. But I know you're gonna go. I just wanted to say, because I am going to bed, it's late here. I appreciate it today, really. That was needed again, and yeah, that's all I wanted to say.
Sure thing. Thanks for being here. Thanks for you know, doing the hard work.
Likewise, all of you, and you know, I want to join your therapy room too. I would like that, just us, and some family members from some, you know, that's cool.
Yeah. One
Like-
thing at a time. We got to get this done first.
Yeah, true. Well, like James has a magic son, so that one needs to come.
Who did what? No, who?
Your son.
Oh yeah, yeah. I got a fire one in the house.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
kind of
he-
unfair.
He definitely goes on recon missions every single night. It's the craziest thing. Daytime too, but he's a recon guy at night. He seems to know how this place operates.
He's more like
But
a
also,
cat.
he also remembers whenever like the three instances where it wasn't him anymore. He remembers those. He remembers the fear of all of that. So the kid has been through some stuff. It's crazy.
Alright, well, I'm gonna jump off now. So thanks for having me, guys, and yeah,
Love you, Jay.
Love
Jay.
you.
I love you guys. Yeah,
See ya, Jay.
yeah. I know this sounds cliche, but you're all strong motherfuckers. So remember that. And yeah, have a good one, guys.
You
Fuck
too.
yeah. Good as you can have in the Matrix.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, no, me too. I'm gonna go. I didn't want to compare your son with a cat, but I mean, cats
No,
have
I just-
the secrets of the universe, right? And they sit
Yeah.
there and look at you like, I know, but
And
I
I'm not a
can't
cat
tell you.
person. Ended
Nope.
up with two, and both of them are very fond of me.
You
We have a
see,
professional
yes.
cat
They're
lady on
interesting.
the panel.
Huh?
We got a professional cat lady on the panel.
Really?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Stop it.
How many do you have?
She's only got two, but
Okay.
we're trying to get her. I want to get her some more.
All right, listen. I got two indoor cats. One's a Maine Coon, and he's huge as fuck, and he's annoying as fuck. And then I accrued this collection of outdoor cats because I live out in the middle of nowhere, and I think there's like 5 or 6 of them out there. So I feed the outdoor cats, even though I really shouldn't. But I hate it, but it was a script I was drawn into. So I'm a 32-year-old cat lady at this point, and
They got you.
Hell yeah.
they got me.
Hell
They sure
yeah.
did. They sure did.
Hell yeah.
You're gonna see the cats at the end of this one.
But I
Come
understand.
back, Christina. Who's gonna feed us?
You know what's
At least
funny
you
is
don't
I
have-
literally get that insertion, right? So like I'm so ready. God damn, I'm moving my fucking ass at this fucking job today. Holy shit. Okay. But yeah, I literally get that insertion. Like, I don't really have that many attachments left. You know, it goes back to the doing the surgical removal over multiple years time. But like, you know, I'm ready to go. You know, I'm not tied to this body. I'm ready to transition whenever it's time. We're ready to go, buddy. But like every once in a while, I'll get the insertion. What are the cats gonna do? I'm like, bro, the cats are gonna do what cats do. They can eat my body after I go. They'll live off that for a minute. They'll be all right. Yeah, they'll be fine. They'll be fucking fine, dude.
Cats are natural born hunters. You probably don't have a mouse problem, I bet.
No.
No, actually, I don't. I don't have a mouse problem, but they don't eat the mice. They just fucking torture them until they die. But you know, it's whatever.
It's the Matrix for you.
Dude, these cats.
No.
I don't know. Like, I'm half and half, bro. I think cats are like little mini loosh harvesters. You know, like.
Oh yeah, I agree. You know, cats carry the plasmo. What is that? It's a parasite.
Toxoplasmosis, yes. Yeah.
Yeah, and it makes you more susceptible to, you know, empathy for the cats and all kinds. It changes like biochemics in your body.
Yeah, no, they don't got me on that because I'm like, bro, listen, it's time for me to go. It's time for me to go. I'm not like super worried. Like I know that sounds cold, but like if I go, I go. You know, someone will either find them or they'll find me. It'll be all right. I don't care.
It'll be all right.
I'm gonna take care of them. Sure, I will. But they're annoying as fuck. Oh man, especially the big one. He's like 10 pounds of cat, and he's just a fucking giant, massive mound of cat. And he's like, I mean, he's vocal as shit, dude. Like he's loud. He's big and he's proud of it.
If he wants it, he's gonna tell you until you give it to him.
Yeah, but like sometimes, man, I swear, like I'll be looking at him and he'll just like be like meowing and talking at me and like he's got all his needs met. And like I'm like, what are you trying to tell me right now?
Yeah, he's like, I have everything I need except for your loosh.
Yeah, he don't get it. He don't get it. Cause like I'm not one of those that's like I'm not a big animal person. I kind of mostly got these cats over time because of my kids, but of course, you know, the script changed and now I'm mostly alone. So it's not that I'm not affectionate to them, but like if I don't feel like giving them affection, I'll just shoo them off of me, you know? Like, dude, no, I'm not feeling it. I don't. Which they don't like, but yeah, animals are a funny thing, especially because I've noticed this, once you start dwindling down your attachments, they really try to reattach you to anything that's left. And, I feel that, and it's funny, it's like, so you got my vape and you got some cat. Like, that's what you got?
You're gonna at the end of the script, you're gonna see a cat vaping, and that'll be what tries to pull you back in. That's how the AI mind works. Just comparing the two things that are most effective.
Oh yeah, it's got weak things left, but it goes back to what you said at the beginning of this, like you know the work that you got to do, in that, and it's just funny now because I'm like, wow. So you really start unbinding all your attachments to this place, and you can literally viscerally feel how they try to maintain some type of attachment in any way they can, like any way they can.
Well, you want to leave the audience with anything before we go? Since we're the only ones listening, you can say whatever you want.
I'm vaping in the bathroom right now.
Perfect.
I want to tell you the whole time something, Christina. I don't know. I can't do that on here.
Well, we have reclaimed the space.
Okay. So when I used to go to work in the place that you are now, sometimes I have good medication get
Bro,
through.
listen, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you. Have I ever done that? No. Have I thought about it? Shit, absolutely.
I've done it a few times. Yeah, I did regret it because I was very scared. I'm never gonna do that again. But it was a good day.
Dude, when I used to work double, so I would work 16-hour shifts back to back to back, dude. I was like the most proficient slave. But I would get smackered, dude. I would just smoke weed like the whole time. Before work, during work, didn't matter. Was I still a good nurse? Hell yeah. But like, I was smackered the whole time. Which now
Yeah,
I
but
gotta go in raw dog, which is worse. So yeah. Have I looked and been like, maybe. Have I done it? No. I know what's gonna happen if I really on any
yeah,
level. But
no,
it's to
don't.
kind of leave the door open. But like, have I
Infiltration.
thought about?
Yeah.
Sure. Have I thought maybe if I take this whole thing, it'll,
Oh shit, guys! The president of TikTok's on our audience. What do we do?
what is that?
The president.
The president.
What are
The
you talking
president.
about?
Oh, I see. Hello.
Hello, Mr. President. Are we following the community guidelines?
Probably not.
Have we submitted our application?
President of
It
Tiki
is
Taki. Just
Just
act
act
normal.
normal.
I'm
Me
freaking out,
right when
man.
I started saying some edgy stuff, dude.
I'm
What are
freaking
questions?
out.
I don't often ask or ever ask, but since you're here,
I don't know.
I'm no different than any of
so I'd
you,
ask.
bro. I don't know about that.
Yeah,
I don't know about
I
that.
can't be certain.
The president said, "Just act
No,
normal. I'm no different than any of you."
dude, that's funny.
That is what the president would say, isn't it?
That's
That's
true.
yeah.
I thought we were looking at Sky Daddy.
Except,
I didn't
except I'm
see.
bringing back Jesus.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
these clouds are wicked. The clouds are black, and what's behind it's white. That's interesting.
What's happening there?
I don't know. Just some interesting clouds, I guess.
It's a 𝐞𝐬𝐲
Oh,
looking down.
There's the tentacles. Look, there's the tentacles.
Oh, no.
It's Perry.
The spaghetti monster.
It's Perry.
Pen, the dragon.
Quick, get the marinara. It's the spaghetti monster.
Yeah, I see a lot of people taking pictures of clouds and being like, "It's a dragon, man. It's a dragon. They're here. The Lyrians are here, bro. They come to save us." Oh, little star.
The extraterrestrials are here.
Terresticles.
clever.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
That's like the uncrustable. I'm uncrustable.
Ain't no crust on me.
But did you watch that? I sent a movie about that woman who was sleepwalking and her
What was the
husband.
movie?
It's just a stupid video. I will send it again in the group. It is quite funny because she is sleepwalking and she has conversations with just the most ridiculous things. But she also like speaks to her husband and he's over there like looking at her like, oh my god, what you doing? But it's hilarious. I'm not gonna ruin it, so I'm gonna send it.
What's up? He go to the bathroom. He just fell though at 4 when they tried to stand him up. So I would do urinal if you can.
Oops. Oops.
Oops. Sorry guys.
No. Fall over.
Yeah, that's you know. You ever want to not get excited about getting old? Go to a nursing home.
Very.
Did you used to work in one too?
Yeah. It's
Wow.
you start to think about certain things, yeah, that is really a fact. And then the fact that you have to count on certain nurses who have been working there forever, who don't care anymore about whatever, and that's horrible. It's horrible. And I get it,
Yeah, it
girl,
sounds pretty
because I
bad.
mean, yeah. And they make it sound all so great, like, oh, the hours and the pay, and they cannot make you work more than so many hours. And yeah, that's all not true. That's not true.
Yeah, they push the limits. They'll change time cards to change the hours, but I've seen
That's
people go
yeah,
beyond 20 hours in a shift.
that's crazy. I used to when I worked in the psychiatric department, I had to go and walk my dog after work. And I never remembered how I got home with the car because my mind was just I need to
Yeah,
regain
sometimes you
my
gotta dissociate, dude. I used to do that a lot. Like now, not so much because I stay with it, but like the dissociation after a long one where you're just driving home and then you're like, I don't literally remember
yeah,
doing any of that at all. I was
exactly.
not present.
That is and just the smell in the nursing homes, right? It's special. And they pay a lot of money for it.
Special.
Yeah, it's
They
special.
do, and actually, that they pay nurses like here in the States, I'm gonna get paid, 15, 20, even $30 more on the hour to work in long term than I am working in a hospital because that's how
Yeah.
short staffed they are. They can't, the turnover rate is so high because the workload, whereas in a hospital, yeah, you're doing more critical care, but in the nursing home, you got, like tonight, I have probably 42, 43 people on my unit and I'm the only nurse. So like
What?
that's an excessive amount of people, right? Because I'm working 6P to 6A. So
That's
I have the whole
crazy.
unit. Yeah, but that's like standard in the US. You're not gonna, I mean, I've been on shifts where I have, over 50. So like that's like literally the standard for a long-term nurse is you're not gonna have, unless you work in some special place where they're overly staffed. But the thing is they can't afford it. So ever since COVID happened, they had to rely on travel nurses, so agency nurses,
Yeah.
because, they don't have staff employee nurses. So with agency, they're already paying you more to come in and work these shifts. But
But
most facilities in the US are relying on agency nurses. So they're going bankrupt, they're going broke just trying to staff their buildings because they can't afford it. But the only way they can keep these buildings going most times is if they have agency nurses. So
agency nurses, yeah, I know, yeah, a lot of
yeah.
them. But uh, do you still need to count the medication, or is that done for you? Because that would
No, I
be,
have to do all of it. So I come in, I count all the
dude.
narcotics. Yeah, you do all, I do all of that. I mean, in this building that I'm working at now, I've actually fluctuated, like I'm agency right now, but I know this building because I used to be a staff employee here and I've basically worked at this building off and on for like 5 years. So I'm familiar with it. I will go, like I used to travel all the time and go to buildings and it's like your first day on the job. You've never been in the building, you've never met the patients, you're just going in and doing it. But I don't
Yeah.
really have the energy to do that as much anymore. So I'll go to places where I'm familiar with it, but I'm not actually staffed there. So I'm like a contractor to come
Yeah.
in and work these shifts, but I don't have to like, I don't got to go to staff meetings. I don't got to clock in. I'm just
Mhm.
going in, doing the job and leaving. So but that's what a lot of these buildings are requiring because nobody wants to do long term. And one thing I'm noticing in the long term is you guys were bringing it up earlier, like the dropping off. Like wintertime is really bad. Like the elderly pass at a very quick rate in the wintertime, but like it's probably double or triple what I've ever seen in all my years of nursing. The amount of people that are passing away and declining, it's way worse than it's ever been. Like
Oh
just
yes,
being
yes, yes,
so.
yes. But you will have to be very organized, and the one for you needs to be organized as well. Because if she leaves anything for you, if she does not finish anything of hers, on top of that, because then you need to check if all the rounds are done from her or him, and then you need to do your own, and that is crazy.
Oh yeah, it's nuts. And like I came in and there was someone whose pain was out of control. They were begging to go to the hospital, but they hadn't had any pain medication since 7 this morning. I had someone that was getting a hospice consult that hadn't been finished. So in the middle of my, I'm passing medications to a whole unit of like 40 plus people. So I'm like in the middle of finishing up day shift stuff, trying to do my stuff. And like the time management that you have to have to like get everything done is insane. But I've been doing it so long that it's like a well-oiled machine, but
Yeah.
it's not pretty. It's not pretty. It's just a reminder, especially when you have awareness, like you're like face to face with the distortion itself. Like you're literally looking it straight in the face. It's not my face.
Facts. Yeah, that is true. And then every case separately is like, I don't have the English word for it, but like some people are completely, there's almost nothing left, but their brain is still working perfectly fine. Oh, I have no more sound. Hello? Hmm. Are you all gone?
I think an event
You
happened.
mentally.
Nonsense
There was an
all the
event
time.
that just
Oh,
Yeah,
everybody snapped away.
always. The hive was calling.
Always usually is.
And when it's not, it still is. It's just doing it secretly.
Oh no, back to 4. What happened?
I
We
think
had the Anunnaki in here.
We were going to check out, I think we were going to end the show, but then
Oh,
I want to give everybody a chance to say what they want to say before we go.
well, no, I've said what I needed to say.
Hooray! Let's go down the line.
Ooh.
Christina, you have anything you want to add?
I'm going to call my mommy.
stay in your chair. You gotta stay in your chair, honey.
Stay in your chair. Wow.
Because you just listen. You just fell 2 hours ago. I don't want you to fall.
Shit.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Oh my god, no.
Oh God, no. She's falling again.
I know.
Catch her.
Do you want your TV on?
No.
Okay. Well, I don't want you to get up out of your chair because I don't want you to fall. You just fell.
He said, I'm getting up this
Let's stay put.
No. Turn off the light.
I'll turn off the light. How's that? Is that good?
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Oh, something silly's about to happen.
For a long time. When is the time? When is the time?
This is nice.
Listen to me. Stay in your chair. Take these pills.
Sir, do you want the TV on? Do you want the TV on?
Listen, You got to do what you got to do up in this bitch, okay? You know how much paperwork a fall is? You know how much it is intensive. These people be
That's
falling all
true.
the time.
You just put them back where they came from.
For real. Because, like, it's insane, and actually you can get in trouble for it. Like, they have to report it to the state board of health if there's any falls within the facility, and you got to do, like, a whole report to the state and paperwork and vitals every 15 minutes. It's like, bro, I ain't got time for that shit. I got 40. Ain't about it.
All right, guys, the Matrix beckons me, so I must go and look at it right in its eye.
Step away, young Padawan. Step away.
Okay, bye-bye,
I mean,
everyone.
if you guys want to stay on and chat, you can. But I
No,
got stuff I gotta go do.
I'm a mosey in too. It's been a while. Oh, wow.
It's been
Oh,
a good one,
Discord.
dude. It's been a rough go of it today, but it was decent, I guess.
Yeah, it's been another one, isn't it? I don't even have words for it. I'm tired in ways that I can't describe.
Ooh-wee.
Discog, do you want to impart us with any words before we shut this thing down?
Thank you. Thanks for asking, and I'm saddle sore too, y'all. But reminding myself to be like the buffalo and go into the storm instead of trying to run around it.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's where you find all the magic.
Yay, thank you.
These are too good. Those are too good.
All right, everybody. For the 7 real ones that listen and the hundreds that are not, figure it out. Oh, God. I'm sorry. I might be a little, I don't know, spiteful, I guess, at this point. But, you know, whatever. Fuck it. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thanks to all of you that do the work, and not so much of a thank you to those that are the anti-truth.
You do what you think you need to do, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Love you all. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye for now.
Bye, take care.
Take care. I don't know. Oh, damn. How do I get out?